Shenchangli, do you even have any family left to visit? I'm only going home to have a meal. Whoever stands in my way, I will strike down! Last night, while I was meditating in seclusion, I suddenly dreamed of my mother. Have you seen my Changli? He went to the immortal mountain. He said he'd come back once he mastered the arts. Father, mother, I'll come back to visit you as soon as I learn immortal magic. I was 15 at the time. Now 300 years have passed in the mortal realm. A mortal's lifespan is barely 100 years. Your parents are most likely long gone. Whether they're still there or not, I must go back and see. Your status is different now. Going down the mountain might cause trouble. No matter. I'm only going home to have a meal. I could have flown 10,000 miles on my sword and arrived home in the blink of an eye. But for some reason, I hesitated. 300 years is just too long. 2 dynasties have already risen and fallen. Even the village I once knew is no longer on the map. Let me go! Let me go! I'm Yatu. I'm Yatu. Second Shen's daughter. You have to marry, whether you like it or not. Since you owe us money, you'll be the payment. Let her go. Who the hell are you? My surname is Shen. I've returned to visit my family. How much does she owe? 30 tiles of silver. It's written in black and white. The promissory note is in their hands. But they altered the amount. That's total bullshit. The debt is cleared. It's an exact match. You look exactly like him. Ancestor. Old man. The child in that portrait who left to seek immortality. Doesn't he look exactly like you do now? The portrait? Is it still here? It's in the ancestral hall. It's just that the ancestral hall is about to be torn down. The threshold is still that same piece of elm wood I repaired with my own hands the year I left home. For 300 years, even facing 1,000,000 demon soldiers, I never took a single step back. But standing right here, I actually feel the anxious fear of returning home. Are you really a relative of our Shen family? A very distant one. How distant? I don't feel like just about the sitch. Distant enough that you all should be calling me ancestor. Who wrote this? It was written by the very first matriarch. She waited her entire life, saying an immortal had come from our family, and that he would definitely return. When my mother passed away, she was still waiting for me. She was finished for me. Don't be sad. Our ancestor must have become an immortal. It's only normal that immortals are too busy to come home. I thought once I reached the Nascent Soul stage and we met again. But as she kept waiting, a bowl of hot food was left waiting until it turned to cold ash. We don't have anything good in the house. Please make do with this, benefactor. How did you just flick and shatter that blade earlier? I've practiced a bit of swordsmanship. Then? Can you teach me? I don't want to break third of the way by anyone ever again. My brother was also taken away by the conscription. What is your brother's name? Shen Qingsha. 3 years ago, he was conscripted to build the river dam, and there's been no news since then. He's not dead. Really? Really? Tomorrow, I'll bring him back. I want to go too. You stay at home. But he's my brother! Then, you must learn the first rule. What rule? Don't hold me back. I'll learn. Keep close to me. Close your eyes. We're already here? Why didn't you say so earlier? Well, you were packing your bags so seriously. The sickly young master of the Zhao family has died. They're holding a ghost marriage tonight, but I don't care. The bride is Sister Chengsen. We must save the living first. Soon the bride will be put in the coffin to be buried alive with young Master Zhao. And Senster. Who dares disrupt this immortal master's ritual? The Shen family. It's you Shen family bastards again. Grab this little bitch too. We'll force her into a living ghost marriage. Who taught you to do this? Mortals' lives are dirt cheap. Ha ha ha. Which tech do you belong to? Senior, spare my life, please. I'm just an outer disciple of the Black Wind Temple. Go save them! Good. We'll hand them over to the authorities tomorrow. As for you, lead the way. Black Wind Temple is in the north of the city. That black mist is resentful energy. Ancestor, there really are immortals and cultivators inside Black Wind Temple. Someone is intruding into the temple. You dare barge into Black Wind Temple? Do you know who our temple master is? Was it you who dug up the spiritual vein of Shen Village? A pathetic village like that doesn't deserve a spiritual vein. Watch closely. What are you staring at? Watch how your immortal master dies. Ah. Who dares to run wild in my Black Wind Temple? The spiritual vein in Shen Village is incredibly barren. Anyway, if you want it, I can share 30% with you. How many people have you killed? Why should a cultivator care about the lives of mere mortals? Swordmaster. You are the nascent soul Swordmaster? Ah. Senior, spare my life, please. I'll give you all my spiritual stones and treasures. Too late. Remember, some people in this world wear holy robes, but their hearts are filthier than the vilest demons. If you ever see them again, you don't need to kneel. They're all dead now. Grandma, I'm back. It's enough that you're back alive. So you finally remembered to come back. It's my fault. I was useless. If I had come back once, 300 years ago, would my mother have scolded me like this too? Thank you, Immortal Master. From now on, no one in Shen Village is allowed to seize the lands of widows and orphans, or bully others in the name of the gods. Yes, we understand. This lowly official did not know. I had no idea of your arrival, Immortal Master. Please forgive me for not welcoming you properly. The Zhao family has been trafficking women, arranging illegal ghost marriages, colluding with evil cultivators. Are you going to do something about this or not? We will absolutely investigate. But what about the Shen family village? Will you investigate them? Yes, I will. I'll investigate them starting today. The conscripted men who went to repair the river dikes haven't returned for 3 years. Are you going to look into that? I will. I, your humble servant, will question them personally. From now on, if any wronged soul in this county remains for 3 days without dispersing, my sword, Q will strike. As for Shen Family Village's books from now on, are you going to manage them? Do you even know how to read? At 11, you should also learn some immortal magic. But first, learn bookkeeping. If you can't even keep the books straight, you'll have to keep waiting for your ancestor to return and save you. Ancestor, it's time to eat. 300 years later, I've finally eaten my second bowl of home-cooked rice. Ancestor, are these your parents? Mother, father, I've returned from the sect, and I've learned the immortal arts. My sect treated me very well. But I came back too late. This array doesn't drain the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. It only protects the soil and water of this land to ensure the Shen family's ancestral graves are safe from evil spirits for 100 years. Ancestor, are you going to leave again? I will. But before I go, I'll clean up everything that needs to be dealt with. And after that, in the future, I'll return every tomb sweeping day to pay my respects. 1 talisman to ward off danger, 1 talisman to protect you, and 1 talisman to save your life. Your Shen family caused the Zhao family to be ruined and raided, and you still dare to occupy the east side of the village? This spiritual land belongs to the county magistrate's son. He's not from Black Wind Pass. He's from the Golden Finch sect. Well, isn't this the Shen family girl? I heard your family has a powerful relative visiting. Is it him? The county office has already reported Shensan Village's spiritual vein to the Golden Finch sect. Does Golden Finch sect know that Black Wind Pass is refining souls? The matter of Black Wind Pass will be handled by our sect. That cursed Black Phoenix crown has ruined so many lives. Who do you think you are? Huh. Thinking. Great Tand. Senior. Sword Venerable Changli. Did you know your own disciples are stealing spiritual veins from mortal ancestral graves for the government? This junior. I had no idea.
Please forgive me, Sword Venerable.
I will investigate this personally right away. No need to come yourself.
Gauge Shen Village an explanation within 3 days.
The magistrate promised a thorough investigation yesterday. It seems he didn't understand the sword intent I left on the county office plaque. He didn't understand it at all.
Spare my life, Senior.
宣庆闪，替的列主. And the evidence. Go to the county office in person. I'll watch and see how they try this case.
How they write up the indictment.
And how they press their thumbprints. Ancestor, I saw Liu Chanyu kneeling in court today. Yeah, and I saw those rescued girls coming to testify too.
That's why I want to cultivate.
What does one have to do with the other? If I were strong,
no one would dare force them to stay silent.
Cultivation is a brutal path. I'm not afraid of hardships. You will have to leave home. If you follow me up the mountain, it could be 10 years, or it could be 100 years, and you might never return. If someone had told me this 300 years ago, at least I would have turned around to look at my mother. At least I would have turned back to take one last look at my mother. Ancestor, if Shahi is truly destined for cultivation, then please let him go. Your grandmother can't bear to let you go. But we can't keep you trapped in this village forever either.
But if I leave, who will take care of you?
I will. Follow me into the single sword branch of the Qingzuan sect. First, you must observe mourning for 3 months. Mourning? For whom? For the mortal world you almost lost. If you still want to leave after 3 months, I will take you up the mountain. Ancestor, I will do it this time. At least say a proper goodbye. Look, Ancestor, another flying one has arrived. You actually took a disciple in the mortal realm? Not yet. Greetings, sect leader Ancestor.
His name is Shen Xiaohe.
His name is Shen Yaohe.
A descendant of the Shen family.
A wood, fire, and frost spiritual root. He is indeed a promising seedling. We know you went down the mountain. Thank you. Are you worried I might drag these mortals into this? Yes. If you stay here, the demon sect won't dare to attack you head on.
So they will target the Shen family instead.
Wait 3 more days. Blood and demonic pacts. Is this all the spine they have in this world? Striking at mortals first. Ancestor. Who are those people?
Bad guys. You sure keep your explanations brief.
An effortless explanation indeed, Sword Venerable Changli. So, you do have mortal attachments after all. Setting up a barrier.
You can protect this family.
But can you protect the entire village?
Come at me!
What kind of coward bullies the elderly and children?
Does a mere mortal think they are worthy of speaking to me?
The Sword Venerable sure has a fiery temper. Indeed, I am not in a good mood today. This is my home. You dare trample on my home?
In front of my family. You still dare ask why I am angry?
You are already stronger than you were 30 years ago. And you, on the other hand, have only gotten weaker. In Ancestral Hall. Mortals' incense. Though their devotion is faint, it has flowed unbroken for generations. To think it would protect the Ancestral Hall at this very moment. Even mortals can protect their own homes.
Shen Qiangli.
You might be able to protect them for this lifetime, but you can't protect them forever. Ha 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 ha. I have a home and graves to protect. If you think this is a disaster that will drag you down, you usually accomplish something with this trip home. What do you mean by that? You used to be just like a cold, sharp sword, but now you actually seem human. Did your insults always used to be this indirect? Old Ancestor, I still want to pursue cultivation. All right.
Looks like the Qingzuan sect is really getting another little ancestor. Sect leader Ancestor.
Are you talking about me? The Jing Chat has failed in its oversight.
allowing outer disciples to collude with the county office and exploit mortals.
And we have come today to formally make amends, accepting the deed on behalf of the Shen family village. Old ancestor, I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Hold on to it anyway.
Sword Venerable, is our apology not enough?
Mortals cannot hold on to the Tao.
Too many snacks. First, dispatch medical cultivators to provide care once a month.
Second, the county school will add spots for students from poor families.
Children from the Shen family village can attend for free.
Your junior takes this to heart. All children in the village, regardless of gender, can come to study.
In the past, how could girls ever have the chance to study? From now on, they do. Old ancestor, if you miss home up on the mountain, just cook a little of this.
Old ancestor, you must come back for the Qingming festival.
Don't keep kneeling. This time, we're not kneeling to our ancestors.
We are sending off our family elder. All right.
Sword Venerable, where did you return from to visit your family? Child, you have truly changed.
Deco weaker?
No.
Your sword is steadier.
Old ancestor, everything at home is doing great.
Don't worry about us. Remember to come back and have some noodles during the holidays.
Old ancestor, I don't regret it. I brought some clothes, dried food, and the shoes Grandma made for you. The account books given to you. And the letters the village children wrote you.
Are you scared?
Yes, I am.
Then are you still going?
Yes, I am.
He needs to move forward too. Name, Shen Jiaohe.
Hometown, Shen Family Village. Recommended by our family ancestor.
Even if you are the Sword Venerable's direct disciple, you must start by carrying water and chopping wood. Start with chopping wood. I know how to carry water, and I can chop wood too.
Grandma, brother, I didn't embarrass us today.
Ancestor, I didn't embarrass you either. Ancestor, I know it was you. How did this happen?
Someone sabotaged my tower.
Just because you say someone sabotaged it, doesn't mean they did. Where is the proof? Besides, I never said it was you. Why are you so defensive? You country brat, don't you dare throw false accusations. The one who sabotaged the tower had gold wire wrapped around their sword.
In the back mountain, you're the only one who uses a gold-wired sword.
Ancestor said that when we're out in the world, we can't just endure hardships passively. We have to know how to stand our ground out here, not just suffer in silence. And we must always keep proof. Betraying a fellow disciple
Means 10 days of confinement in the cold pool and a 6-month deduction of your credits. This descendant of yours certainly doesn't take things lying down.
I only learned that after getting pushed around myself. Thank you, Ancestor. Children of the mortal world grow up much earlier than those on the mountain.
In our 2nd month at the sect, an urgent message came from Shen Family Village.
He told you to go in 3 days. I know that. But where are you going now? Just passing through.
The Qingcake's Kate's code clearly states that cultivators cannot use spiritual arts to seize mortal lands. Besides, the Shen family isn't so weak that they'll crumble without me.
They've already started learning how to hold their own umbrellas. Ancestor is back. Our ancestor is back. She's back. Ancestor, it's so good to have you back from mid-autumn. We kept the food nice and hot.
The moon on the mountain is the same as the one in the village. As long as he looks up, he'll see it.
Mother. I'm back for mid-autumn. Ancestor, will you be back for the new year? I will. Time to eat!
This is the power of devotion. The long-term yearning, worship, and care of mortals, if forged into a spiritual weapon, can protect your soul.
Wait a little longer. Wait for what? Wait for her first outer sect assessment.
Wait for her first minor trial. I won't lose to you this time.
I lost.
We'll compete again next time.
I thought it through. I've made up my mind. And your inner demon? Sect Master Ancestor. Will our ancestor be alright? He's so strong. Chang Li is back. Mother. But I promised you. Just remember it from now on. That will do, Changli. In this life, there are always things we're too late for. You can't kneel before too late. Forever. Look, someone is still waiting for you. Mother, I'll come home often from now on. Go on then. Sen Changli, you really know how to scare people. Where? You going? Home. But you just attained deity status. Yeah, but your cultivation base is unstable. At least pretend to be weak after just surviving the heavenly tribulation. Ancestor, so this is what looking at home from the heavens feels like. Now that I'm back, my heart suddenly feels so at peace. The heavenly tribulation was so terrifying. Everyone is talking about how powerful you are, Ancestor. Is attaining deity status. Is it really that incredible? Incredibly so. Sect Master Ancestor said that in the entire Eastern show, there aren't many joyous occasions as big as this. We get to eat 2 eggs. Ancestor, now that you've attained deity status, are you further away from us mortals? No. It means I can finally return. Father, Mother, I passed. Haha. Grandma, I'm off. That's for you to decide. Brother, hold on to Xiaohe. The only reason I used to get hurt was because no one was there to save me. But now, I can save others. I can't just stand by and watch. Step aside. Don't be afraid. Sister is taking you home. Ancestor, did I do all right? You did wonderfully. But remember, before you save others, you must first learn how to come back alive. We found a letter hidden in a secret compartment of an old wooden beam. The letter paper has already yellowed, wrapped in layers of oilcloth. On the outside were written 4 characters. To Changli, personal. Changli. Reading this is like seeing my face. My father was a man of few words. The year I left home, he didn't cry like my mother did. He just sharpened our family's only wood-chopping knife and shoved it into my hands for self-defense. He said that after I left, my mother would go to the entrance of the village every day to watch the road. For the first year, she went every single day. Later, she realized she wouldn't live to see me return, so she had him hide this letter in the beams of our ancestral hall. He said, "They didn't blame me." That does sound like something my father would say. Ancestor, go ahead and cry. I'm not laughing at you. I didn't cry. Really, I'm not crying. The old lady. She's a good mother. It's too cold to go outside. This letter, it should be kept right against my heart. So that night, just like the letter said, we ate first, then visited the graves. For 300 years, I've let my regrets become my inner demon. But the last thing my parents told me was to come home and take a look. And then, to keep living well. Ancestor, Grandma said there's still some soup left in the pot. Come on, let's go back and have some soup. It's been hundreds of years since I last spent a new year like a mortal. How does it feel? Noisy. But I don't hate it. Ancestors of the Shen family. Ancestors of the Shen family, may we have perfect weather and a bountiful harvest. May Xiaohe successfully join the immortal sect. And may Ancestor Chanli return home. This is from my family. Everyone gets lucky money for the new year. Even if you're the ancestor, you still have to get one. That one was from the old lady. And this one is from us. Happy New Year, Ancestor. Happy New Year. 300 years later, I finally got to spend another New Year with my family. At least, I didn't embarrass your ancestor. Haha, congratulations. Next time we compete, don't you dare lose again. Ancestor, I want to go home and visit my family. Go on.
Zhao, he's back. If only you could have come back like this all those years ago.
It's okay to feel sad. Regrets will never completely disappear, but they can become a guiding light to remind those who come after us.
Ancestor, do you think your parents would be happy for me too? They would. Ancestor, my life has been truly worth it.
Xiaoyi, no matter how high you fly in the future, always remember to come home. Life, old age, sickness, and death, they're still so painful.
But this time, we got to say a proper goodbye. We said our proper goodbyes.
Ancestor, I never let the hard inquiry sword ring.
I know. Ancestor, a mortal's life is so short, but they live with such earnestness.
So we, as cultivators, must never look down on them. Years later, young He became an elder of the Qingswan sect, but took on disciples of his own too.
Go back and take a look.
Remember to eat.
Sten, remember to say goodbye.
And remember to come back.
Ancestor, have you eaten yet?
Not yet? Then I will cook noodles. Haha.
What is the Great Tao? Now,
I think
the answer can simply be a bowl of rice or a road leading back home.
after he became an elder, the Qingswan sect added a new rule. After 3 years in the sect, disciples can request 3 days of home leave.
Qingswan sect cultivates the righteous path.
It is not about turning people into stones.
Sin Changli, do you think I should go back and take a look too? Do you still have family left?
My family is probably all gone, but the ancestral home might still be there. Lanzhou's old city changed its name long ago.
An ancestral house has become someone else's courtyard now. When I was a child, I used to memorize my books under that tree.
Back then, I always complained that my father was too strict, and I couldn't wait to leave home. But once I actually left, I ended up remembering it for the rest of my life.
Perhaps returning home is contagious. She was the first female clerk in the county magistrate's office. Her name was Chun Shen. Those returning home have all eaten a bowl of noodles here.
Ha ha ha!
Does this even count as... What does this even count as?
After sharing their paths with each other? Ancestor, this year, I will.
The thing I'm most grateful for in this life
Is that you came back?
and because you came back, I finally realized that cultivation isn't about flying as far away as possible.
It's about remembering where to land, no matter how far you fly. Ancestor, I am going to see my grandmother and brother first. Please remember to eat your meals from now on. 2.
Happy New Year! What does it feel like for an ancestor returning home for the first time after 300 years of cultivating immortality?
It's like walking a very long way in the dark.
And then, someone finally calls you for dinner.
Changli, 看得意。哈哈哈。